Welcome to the Link Technologies application case video demonstration for the VENIS project. Firstly, we see the dashboard user interface for the large enterprise. To create a new collaboration, we go to Add New Collaboration. We click on the button and we name the collaboration however we want. In this case, we will name it LE OAST Procurement. Once that's done, we hit Save Changes, and the dialog box confirms that a collaboration with that name has been created, and we can see it in the collaboration list. If we go to see what artifacts are within that collaboration, at the moment, being a new collaboration, there are no artifacts in there. We upload new artifacts. In this case, there will be 6 artifacts uploaded from the repository to the VENIS, and we can see the upload being done, and it has completed. We go back to the dashboard, and select the artifacts for that collaboration, and we can see the 6 artifacts in there. We can select an artifact and inspect it, and we can see that it is an order in Excel format in this case. It is possible to inspect the details of each artifact. We hit the inspect button. We can see the file name, date, and its size, the version, and the token assigned to that particular artifact. We can then go back to the dashboard, and we can now share this artifact with various users. In order to share artifacts, we must first add users to the collaboration. We click on the Users button. As we see it's empty, we invite users to the collaboration by adding their email address in the box as shown on screen. So we type in the email address. It can be either one email address or many email addresses. Once we've entered the first one, we hit enter. A second box appears. If we want a third, we hit enter, and so on and so forth. Once we have all the accounts that we wish to share, we hit Save Changes. A dialog box should appear, notifying us that the users have been invited. If we now inspect the user list, we can see that there are 2 entries in there as per the email invitations that were sent, but they're at a status of pending. This is because the invited SMEs must acknowledge the receipt of the invitation by clicking on the email that they would have received. So they go in and find the email in their mailbox, click on the invitation token, and they will get acknowledgement that they have actually joined the collaboration. We can now share artifacts with invited SMEs from our collaboration list. We select who we want to share the artifact with, and we hit the share button. We see that acknowledgement has been sent, the token has been sent, and on the SME side now they would have received an email. On the LE side, we can see notifications of our actions. The final one there saying that the artifact has been shared with the following email address. On the SME side now, we can see the email that was received from VENIS with the attachment token for the artifact. We can see from the GUI there, we can check versions and tokening, and we can download the file. It understands it's an Excel file, it opens the file and enables the SME to reply to the request for quotation by filling in the details as per the attached form. In this case, they are brake parts for vehicles. The SME puts in the price in words, factory of manufacturer for those parts, and the various other details that are required on the form. Once all details have been inserted, the SME saves this file to their repository, as we can see here. And they can then upload that artifact back to the LE repository. So the SME goes to his repository, selects the file, and hits the Save New Version button. There is notification on the LE side that a new version of an artifact has been uploaded. We go into the artifact list. We see the artifact. If we inspect it, we can see that there are now two versions of that artifact. One that was sent and the other one that was received from the SME. And if we go and inspect that artifact and open the file, we see it is the file, the amended file, with the details from the SME. VENIS also has a fairly thorough search functionality. If, for example, we do a search for all files, we see all the files available across all collaborations. We can narrow down that search with keywords such as, in this case, Thessaloniki, and we see there are two entries for Thessaloniki. We can narrow down each search further. For example, if we're searching for a part in particular, we see that there are two artifacts with the word air in their contents. The search functionality is dynamic. If we change the search parameters, as we type, it dynamically searches the repository for corresponding files. And we see it again, with each modification that we do, the list changes dynamically and quickly. Thank you for watching.